the airport in West Palm Beach, Florida. Leaving soon for our next destination. Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to our channel, Travel the World en Creole. I'm Vivian.
And Mario.
We thank you so much, our current subscribers, for your support. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider to do so to help us grow our channel. So as you can see, Mario, we are tell everybody that where we are.
Well, right now we are at the Palm Beach International Airport. For those who don't know, we live in Florida. So in the West Palm Beach area, we are right now at the West Palm Beach International Airport.
As you can see, it's going to be a long flight. With you can see my head wrap and our clothes, so we're ready to sleep. It's going to be a long one.
But we're not ready to tell where we're going. So we'll
stick around.
We'll
let you know.
Watch the whole video, and we will give you a hint on about our destination.
Yep.
Bon, Sunday vendredi jodi a, c'est que est-ce qu'on remercie les gens, tous les amis qui
Yeah,
supportent
I
nous?
thank everybody. Yeah, I can thank them again. Thank you guys.
Okay. Dans la dernière série voyage nous te fait yo, après le monde toujours dit comment nous faire passer
6 weeks.
et visiter 10 pays et à peu près
25 cities.
yes. Après le monde demande nous comment nous faire. Côté
Like budget-wise.
est-ce que le coûte cher?
Yeah.
Je dis ça n'a fait puisque dans nous là n'a fait cette vidéo ça. N'a pas essayé bon même si nous pas bon tout détail mais n'a bon un overview de itinéraire.
Yeah.
Et d'accord dit j'en nous fait voyage là côté nous passer yo ça ne traîner ça ne pas traîner et puis à la fin peut-être bon plus ou moins estimation de combien de côté nous.
Yeah.
Donc il était avec nous et puis
So we're gonna. Yeah. Go ahead.
yes go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we're gonna. So you're gonna start the itinerary. So from here, the flight. I mean the last trip, the 6-week trip we took in Europe. The last time, if you've been watching our videos, we flew from South Florida to Lisbon, Portugal, and from there we used different transportation like public buses, trains, low budget
Low cost carriers.
low cost carriers.
But you miss one little itinerary before we arrived to Lisbon. We made a stop at Philadelphia.
Yeah.
From Fort Lauderdale to Philadelphia, then Lisbon.
Yeah, and then our ticket was here, South Florida to Lisbon, Portugal, and then returning from Madrid, Spain, back to South Florida. So you can see the ticket was not like round trip Florida, Lisbon, Florida, Portugal. It was Florida, Portugal, and then Spain, back to Florida. And it cost us how much, Mario?
Yeah, well, before I said exactly how much it cost. The reason that we had it this way because when we were working on the itinerary, we wanted to go somewhere but not return in the same place, just for budget and for budget reasons. The cost of the ticket was for both of us was around plus insurance because we also had the insurance on it at this point.
With Alliance.
Yeah. So it cost us around 1,000.
Less than 1,000. It was for
16 each. So
yeah. Because it was cheaper, but we took too long because at some point it was 3 something.
Building the itinerary was not easy at any time that you started, and in looking at best places to go, where you can find the best deal. You end up adding 1 day or less, or take a day. But at the end of the day, I mean, I was very happy about it. You know, it cost us, you know, and we added insurance for, and it's sometimes recommended for a long trip like that. You know, in case anything had happened,
Yeah.
while we were there, and you know,
Of course, we're taking care
we
of.
had coverage.
Yeah.
So that was the cost.
So as you can see, it's pretty cheap, or pretty inexpensive.
Well, I will say that, you know, it was manageable, and not too bad for, you know, to go to Europe for 40 days, and you know, even though it wasn't a round trip for one point to another, but it's going trip, going to Port.
Yeah.
Because most of the time when you do a ticket like that, a trip like that, it can cost you even more. If you don't do it in a round trip from the same place. But
Right.
doing it, we did it from one way Lisbon, and the return from Madrid.
Right. So we enjoyed Portugal overall. I mean, Lisbon. It was a little bit cold when we got there, and we were supposed to be there for 3 nights, and we ended up being for 2 nights, and then we went to Porto. Overall, we enjoyed it. Okay, guys. So so we told you how much it cost us. The flight ticket, round trip. Now we want to talk to you about the other cities that we visited. So from Lisbon, we went to Porto. It's still in Portugal, and it was how long?
We
3-hour
spent,
trip.
yeah, from Porto, we took the bus.
Yeah, it was,
We
I
took
think,
the bus.
3 hours.
It was like about 3 hours on
Yeah,
the bus.
but we give some specific about that on the Lisbon to Porto video. On the Porto video, we explained a little bit more on that. So go ahead and watch that for more
You
information as
can
well.
look into all previous videos that we had.
So in Porto was lovely. I could picture myself living there. I think Mario as well. It's touristic, but not too much, not too many tourists. So it has a good balance. So from Porto,
The boy Porto was 32.
$32. Okay. So the reason we went to Beauvais from Portugal, we went to a city named Beauvais, France, is because Mario had found that great deal. We wanted to go to Czech Republic, in Prague, Czech Republic, and Mario found a great deal from the Beauvais airport to Prague, Czech Republic. So that's why we went there. And then we didn't want to really go. We didn't have in our plans to go to Paris, but since Beauvais was about 1 hour from Paris, so we decided to make a day trip to Paris while we're in Beauvais. I have nothing to say about Paris. That was our third trip to Paris, and I want to go more and more and more. And then the next day we took our flight to Prague, Czech Republic. And we used Ryanair, which was very cheap. What was the fare from Beauvais to Prague? Because we used Ryanair.
I think it was about like $58 per person.
Okay, so that was the cost to go to Prague. We're so glad we visited Prague. It's such a beautiful city. Please watch our Prague video for all the details on that. So, from Prague, where did we go from Prague?
From Prague, we went to Malta.
Okay, so we went to Malta from Prague, and we used what airlines? Do you remember? It was Hagen. Was it Hagen?
Prague to Malta, no. It was Air Malta.
Okay, so we took Air Malta from Prague, Czech Republic, to Malta. And then how much was this?
It was about 98.
Okay, per person. Okay.
And we have to let people know that going to Malta is like you don't find that many
Flights.
flights sometimes available on like the white schedule, and it could be the pricey. But
I think it's probably the like for the in between Europe flights. I think this is one of the most expensive because I know we took flights as low as $35.
yeah.
So guys, so yeah. I'm so glad we chose to go to Malta. What a beautiful city, historic, romantic. I think we need to go back to Malta at some point, God willing. So from Malta, where did we go?
We're on the trip, so we don't remember where you
From Malta, we went to Croatia. I'm looking at your laptop.
You don't have any collection? You don't have a collection where you went? Okay, so yes, we went to Croatia. But we have to say that we didn't spend that.
We spent 2 nights in Croatia.
2 nights in Croatia.
It was kind of cold, but I remember we had a good time. We were right in the middle of everything. The hotel, we got that hotel. It's kind of like an Airbnb a little bit, but we booked it at hotels.com, and it was such a great. I mean, I think we did great at, I would say, 99% of our hotels or Airbnbs in terms of location. We always get the best location for the best price, the cheapest price you can find it. Zagreb, Croatia is, I would say, we had a great 2 night stop there, although it was cold when we were there. But we were in such a great location that it made up for it. Yeah. And then from Croatia, we went to Greece.
Yes, in Greece we went to basically 5 different places. But the first stop was, well, let me try to give a little kind of background on that. Our goal was to go to Athens and obviously some of the islands, but I was not able to find kind of like a flight that was kind of inexpensive for us, or maybe with the right schedule. So doing my research, I found out that if I went from Zagreb to Saloniki and took a train from Saloniki to Athens, it will cost us less than the normal flight from Zagreb to
Athens. So we decided to.
We included Thessaloniki. Was not
Greece.
done in the plane initially, but
it was a beautiful city though,
and that was kind of like
yeah. It's not too touristic.
Not scheduled event, but worth the visit.
Yeah, it was a nice stop. They have the best food ever, and for the cheapest price ever. So we love Thessaloniki, and we're so happy we chose to go to Thessaloniki on our way to Athens. What a beautiful little town, not too touristic, and great food at great prices. We took the train to Athens. Was the train expensive to Athens?
The train to Athens, let me see.
From Thessaloniki. And then from there, from Athens, we wanted to go to Santorini. So we took the ferry to Santorini. And of course, we have all those videos. So please go ahead and watch them and give us some feedback. Athens has some great historical sites, so many beautiful monuments, ruins. It's a must-see. So actually, from Athens, we went first to Mykonos, one of the islands in Greece. Mykonos is so cute, such a cute town. Mario, in the video of Mykonos, gave some great details. So I would encourage you to watch the video for more information on Mykonos. And from Mykonos, we took another ferry to Naxos. And from Naxos, we went to Santorini. And Mario booked it that way because if we took the ferry directly from Mykonos. We wanted to go to Mykonos and to Santorini, but we added Naxos because Mario thought that from Mykonos to Santorini it was going to be a long distance ferry,
It was
like
about
four hours,
5 hours.
But we took one night in Naxos, which is another island, and from Naxos to Santorini to kind of break the distance so we don't spend too much time on the ferry.
And an opportunity to see one more island.
Exactly, and Naxos was cute. It's kind of like same thing as the Saloniki. We didn't plan on it, but we're glad we.
It reminds me like a little town of Haiti, like Tigua. Or
Yeah, but
like
that's
touristic,
more modern
and beautiful and everything.
And clean. Like we said, we enjoyed the laid-back atmosphere of Naxos Island in Greece. We tried some traditional food, and the ferry ride and all the historic places were lovely to see. Yeah.
What I wanted to let people understand that when you're in Greece, from Athens, for example, to go to the Greek islands, I mean, you can go. You could always fly. But the main common way people go is
The ferry.
The ferry, and we can tell them, or nice of it. But you can also go with your car. I didn't say that you can go with your car. Because, those
Yeah,
are
you can
islands,
take your
but
car.
in
your
the
car,
ferry.
the ferry.
If you have a car, you can you can
Yeah.
go with your car
Yeah.
on the ferry as well. And when you get, so those ferries are very comfortable,
Very nice, yeah.
nice. It's like
They have restaurants in there. We took a little video of the ferry on our Santorini when we were going to Mykonos. I mean, from Naxos to, I think all of them. Every time we're in the ferry, we took a video. So you'll see that on our different videos of the different islands. All we can say about Santorini, really, it was just as advertised. Nothing less, nothing more. We enjoyed every minute. And then from Greece, we decided to go to Istanbul,
yes.
Turkey. From Santorini, we flew to Istanbul, Turkey.
Istanbul is another story.
Yeah.
We were kind of divided on going to. We have to be way with people on that. We were kind of divided on going to Turkey. I always wanted to go to Turkey, but while we were on searching the internet,
on YouTube,
a lot of people had some negative. I would say not really too negative, but not too quite positive in all fronts about.
To tell you the truth, I was a little bit skeptical because you watch I watch a lot of the YouTube videos, and a lot of people are saying there are a lot of scammers in Istanbul and blah blah blah. So I was like, I don't want to get into any trouble, but finally Mario convinced me to go, and man, it's one trip I loved so much because Istanbul is so pretty, the food, the people. We have nothing, zero negative, zero complaint. Everything was perfect.
It was a blast.
Positive.
In Istanbul.
Good prices on things. Manger en pile bukan.
My favorite part of Istanbul is when we went to Taksim, and that crowd.
Yeah, you should please watch the Istanbul.
Like a carnival crowd.
Watch the Istanbul video, please.
It's you get a bear. On this one, bear.
It was beautiful. Like people everywhere because we went during a holiday. I don't know if it's because of that, but man. Everybody was out, tourists and locals. Yeah, it was perfect.
Food was every corner on the street.
Yeah. Istanbul is worth. Please, all our videos are worth watching, but I would really suggest you watch our Istanbul video. We had a great time, and we'll give you so many more details on the video. So please watch. I think we've said everything we needed to say about Istanbul. So we definitely would like to go back to Turkey to visit Istanbul again, and hopefully other cities in Turkey. A shout out to our Haitian compatriots in Turkey. And then from Istanbul, Turkey, we went to London.
We flew to London.
We went to London, England, Angleterre.
This time we used British Airlines.
Okay. I think it was a good deal too.
Yes, the fare was less than I will tell you in a minute.
So while Mario is looking for the fare from Istanbul to London, we have to say that was our second time in London, and we decided to go this. The first time was very short. We feel like we have to give London another shot, so we went back from Istanbul to London, and man, whoa, London
it cost us
$91
per person.
From Istanbul to London.
Istanbul. It was like almost 4 hours, 3 hours flight.
The only thing I'll say about London is the hotels are expensive. It's a city that everything is so expensive in terms of hotels, but it is what it is. We still get something at like 100, it was 98 or something per night, and we were there 3 nights. So that's usually we don't pay that much for hotels and Airbnb during this trip. I think that was the most expensive one we paid. But man, I don't regret it. London was a blast, super blast. So we loved it. Please watch the London video. I hope you love it too. And then from London, England, we decided, we decided to go back to France, but this time to the Côte d'Azur, to the French Riviera, because that was one of a big item on my bucket list.
Well, should I say this part of the trip was designed especially for Madame request to go to the Côte d'Azur, French Riviera, because did you even threaten me that if I don't take you to French Riviera, I could receive divorce papers?
Oh wow, you got jokes.
Yes.
But anyway, guys,
I'm not a fool. I made it happen. And
well, thank you, honey. I'll kiss you later. But anyway, we went to the French Riviera, and from there we went to Nice. We flew to from London to Nice, because Nice is the cheapest, I would say, one of the cheapest cities in the French Riviera, because we wanted to visit Cannes and Monaco. So we flew to Nice and stayed at an Airbnb there. And what was the flight to Nice?
We took EasyJet, which is
EasyJet,
another low-cost carrier. We came about like 84, 85, I believe, per person.
Okay. So all these
84,
guys...
84, correctly, yeah.
Remember we had a video where we explained to you about we had a carry-on, because it's important to in order to keep your budget low, you cannot be flying to all these places with your luggage, because you're going to pay extra fees. So watch that video for more information on that. So from Nice, we stayed at that beautiful Airbnb in a great location, right by the Promenade des Anglais. And then from there, we took the bus. It's like a few minutes, less than half hour. Anyway, like we said, to be precise, we went to, from Nice, we went to Cannes by train, and we took the bus on the return. And for Monaco, we did round trip in train. So watch our Cannes video, yes you can, and watch our Monaco video, beautiful casino that we showed you, and so much more. So please go ahead and watch that. From Nice to Cannes, and then the next day we took another bus again from Nice to Monaco. Few minutes, guys, and cheap. So you don't need to, if you are on a budget, strict budget, you don't have to be staying in Cannes or Monaco because the hotels can get pricier there. So you can stay in Nice and just go to those places because it's really nothing. We took the public bus, so like nothing. It was fun.
The bus was, I think they were like,
They were cheap. I remember it was cheap, like $5 or something.
yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah.
So guys, so from France, French Riviera, where did we go? We went to Spain.
Yes.
Okay, so from Nice, French Riviera, we went to Barcelona in Spain, Spain. So we went to Barcelona because Barcelona was, we went to, we stayed in a town called Sitges in Barcelona. It's about 30 minutes in train from Sitges, because Barcelona hotel at that time was extremely expensive because I think there was a holiday. So we stayed in Sitges to keep our prices low and just took the train from Barcelona for half hour from Sitges to Barcelona for half an hour. Hi, of course, Barcelona is lovely. I think Spain is just a great country, and we love Barcelona, and we tried a lot of the food. It was great. And then from there, from Barcelona, we went to Valencia again. We took the train from Barcelona to Valencia, and Valencia to Barcelona, remember how much we paid? And those prices we're giving you guys, they can go up or down depending on the season that you're traveling, on the month or you're traveling. So keep that in mind as well. It could be lower or higher. And then we were in Valencia during a holiday. So seeing everyone, all the ladies especially, with their traditional dresses and eating a lot of churros was lovely. From Valencia, while Mario is looking for the train price, from Valencia, we went to Madrid, and Madrid is Mario's favorite city in Spain. So we've been to Madrid. We went to Madrid.
In the world, best city so far I ever visited. And
So, in your opinion, right? Yeah. So,
well, let's put it. Let me interject that. I have that thing with Spain, especially Madrid. I think I need as if you ask me to move to Spain,
you'll go. I
no
know.
questions asked. I'll pack my bag and go.
I know.
Especially Madrid. And I think I will probably.
So cool.
I think we need to go live there this way for a year or so.
God willing. So, so we took the train from Valencia to Madrid. Because remember, guys, we told you in the beginning of the video, from Madrid we were going back to South Florida. So it was our last leg in the trip, in that particular trip, the 6-week trip. So, so we stayed in Madrid, again at the best location. How much is the Valencia to Madrid?
Valencia to Madrid was cheap. It was probably all of them was like less than about 35, 40 for the train cost. But people need to understand trains in Europe, it's kind of like airplanes. It depends when you book it. if you book it right away or in advance. But if you book it in advance, you'll get it better.
Yeah, so that's what I said. It could be higher or lower.
But
There's really nothing more to add about Madrid. Mario said it all. Just watch our videos, our video of Madrid and all our other videos. We hope you enjoy all of them. Really. They are talking again at the airport. The speaker. Hold on, guys.
what time is your flight? 1:55.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get going.
Yes. I think
It's time for us to go.
yes. Anyway, so let's wrap up the video by saying overall, it was a very great trip. We spent, like we said in the beginning, we visited the 25
Cities.
25 almost 25 cities, 10 countries, and in that trip we took with airplane, trains, buses, ferries, public
Yeah.
transportation. We walk a lot,
And the best thing, guys, you were with us all the way because we filmed everything, every city, so you can have an idea how we did it. And thank you for watching and coming with us to all this trip. And please subscribe. That will help us a lot to go to the channel and to continue to do this. Please subscribe to support and watch the videos and share, like, comment.
yes. In summary,
Oh,
I
where
would
we
say-
going? We gotta go, babe.
Yes. Overall, this trip of 40 days cost us, I would say, on average, less than $200 a day.
Everything from everything.
But everything included, all expenses included, was less than 200.
Okay.
I would say between 175, 180. I mean, the quote was
Yeah.
what to me was 180, 282, 183.
All right, guys, we
So-
gotta go. So, guys, you want to tell them where we're going now? Because we gotta go.
Oh, but
We're
yes,
going back
going
to the UK,
the UK.
not just London, the UK, because we're going to Oxford as well.
All right.
Okay, love you guys.
Is it business or pleasure?
We'll see.
All right.
Take care. God bless. Bye for now.